Yoga is not magic, sword swallowing or crystal gazing, but it's the art of super living as discovered by the ancient sages of India in 1500 BC.
The thing that everybody in the world is really seeking is joy.
Who am I? That isn't the issue of this particular movie. It's a movie not about a person, but about principles. We're living in a time when people are confused as to the meaning of life. In our times, there's sort of a transition period from the fixed, rather iron age of the past and the more fluid times of an age of energy. And in these times, the important issue is, what is life all about? Why are we here on this planet? Why were we born? And my life fortunately coincided with this great shift of consciousness. I had this desire for truth from a child. I sought it in every conceivable way I could imagine, except God. The issue of God didn't seem important to me. But the longer I went, the more I realized that without God, nothing makes sense. And finally, I remember asking myself the question, if there's a God, what must he be? And I finally concluded he must be consciousness, and my consciousness must be a part of that consciousness. And the goal of my life then from here on shall be to attune myself to that greater consciousness. And in that searching, I came upon Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramhansa Yogananda. This was in New York in 1948, and I took the next bus across the country, and I became his disciple. I've lived with him for 3.5 years, and living with him, I came to understand how I can live my life in attunement with that greater reality, and in so doing, I can find happiness and peace. And I found that the goal of life is bliss. The goal of life is divine love. And the end of this search is a state so beautiful that it's beyond imagination of expectancy. I want to talk about these things in this movie. I want to talk about the goal of life being in you. You have that answer in yourself. And the purpose of this movie, finally, is to turn the viewer back to who he is and to make him think more seriously, what can I do with my life that will give it some meaning? The old spiritual values that you find in every religion in the world remain the greatest truths for the human race, but those truths need to be stated in new ways for new times. So I hope you will like the movie, and I hope you will get behind it. And as I have put my whole life on the line for it, I hope you'll do a little bit. Thank you.
Come here while I sing you of emerald hills, of valleys and meadows so fair, that all who have seen them have carried away memories in their hearts, friends, like the lilacs